Co-read it going 5. And speed.
Well, thank you for talking to us,
Well, thank
Britney,
you.
taking time out in Monte Carlo.
Um,
Could you tell me, first of all, about your involvement in the awards tonight and what you're going to be doing?
I'm going to perform Baby One More Time, of course, and then I'm going to do The Beat Goes On. It's a tribute to Cher. So I'm really kind of nervous.
I mean, is it? Do you still get nervous? I mean,
Well, you know, when I perform Baby, not really because I've done it so many times. But The Beat Goes On, I've never performed that live before. And, you know, Cher's going to be sitting on the front row, so I'm going to be like, ah! So that's going to be kind of intimidating.
is she one of your idols?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've always loved Cher.
So what do you think of Monte Carlo so far? What's your first impression?
Beautiful. It's amazing. I'm going to have to come back here when I just have time to just totally chill out, you know, for a vacation or something.
You said you're going to be performing Baby.
Yeah.
That was the fastest selling single. Were you surprised by that?
Well, I mean, it's a wonderful song, but I really was surprised that it happened so fast, you know, and, you know, everyone really, really loved the song. I knew I loved the song, but I didn't know everyone else would, so.
And how has that affected you personally? I mean, the impact of sort of being thrust so quickly.
Well, it really hasn't affected me that much, and just that I don't get a lot of sleep, but that's okay.
How? I mean, is it your family that keeps you grounded? And
Yeah, I mean, every 6 weeks, I try to go home, and it's really good because you get to go home and be completely normal and do normal things like all the other normal teenagers in the world, which is good for you, you know.
Did you have any sort of idea when you were recording Baby that, you know, it would be?
Well, to be honest with you, I'd been recording for a while, and they sent Baby to Jive Records from Sweden. Max Martin wrote the song, and I heard the song, and automatically I was like, you know what, this is going to be a hit, and it was amazing, so.
How much involvement do you have in your music? How much input did you have in
Well, like when we're in the studio, I'm always, you know, if the words are too adult or if they're too young and cheesy, I always say something. And when I'm in the studio, I always do my own riffs around the songs and stuff. But definitely on this next album, I'll definitely have more involvement, you know, as far as writing goes.
I mean, you came from a small town in Louisiana.
Right.
How is it when you go back now?
It's still the same, you know, I still hang out with my same friends and stuff, so that's good. It's always good to go home and go to the mall and, you know, go out with your friends. It's fun.
Was fame something you always craved? Did you know from a very early age that this was what you wanted?
Well, from an early age, I always knew I wanted to perform, and, you know, doing that, you know, fame comes with that. So, I mean, I'm just, you know, I've always wanted to perform and being on stage, and that's the best feeling in the world.
And are you classically trained, or what sort of background?
Well, I got a lot of training doing the Mickey Mouse Club. It's a Disney show on the Disney Channel in the U.S. I did that show for 2 years, and that's when I got all of my experience with singing, dancing, and acting. So.
There's been other young stars who've made it. Has anybody ever given you advice, or what's the best piece of advice you've been given?
I guess just to check in with yourself every day. I think that's really good advice.
And that's what you'd say to other people,
Yeah.
aspiring artists.
Yeah.
Is there a sort of peer group that you hang out with in the music scene?
Oh, not really. I'm always so busy, you know. I don't really have time to really, you know, hang out with anybody. So, well, I have my dancers that travel with me, and that's fun, you know, because they're around the same age, and we just goof off and have a lot of fun.
So you say you're very busy. Can you tell me a little bit about what we can expect from you in the near future?
Well, after this, actually, I have a vacation, believe it or not. But after my vacation, I go to Orlando and I start rehearsing for my own tour. And I'm going to start that tour in July, and I think it's like a 3 or 4 month tour. And I'm going to come over to the UK, hopefully. So.
And do some more.
Yeah.
Great. I mean, what is it that makes it for you? Is it performing live, or is it sort of awards? What?
It's all of it. It's just a combination of it all, you know. I'm like, my personality, I love just to be on the go and, you know, all these exciting things happening. You know, it's fun.
And what would you say your musical influences are?
Probably Whitney Houston and Madonna, especially Madonna. She's brilliant. She's wonderful. And Janet Jackson as well.
Because you've been compared to Madonna.
Oh,
They
really?
say, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so flattering. Yeah, that's really sweet.
Is that something, I mean, is that almost too much? I mean, the pressure, does that then put pressure on you? How do you feel about
No, you can't really look at it that way. You just have to be yourself every day and just take it one day at a time, you know. Because if you thought of it that way and looked at my schedule, you know, and really, really concentrated on it, I'd be like, oh, but I just take one day at a time. So that's how you have to do it.
So what's the next single going to be?
Sometimes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we just got finished doing the video, and we shot it in LA, and it's a lot of dancing, and it took place on a beach, and there's a love interest, and it's a wonderful song. It's a really sweet song. It's basically about a girl who she's like in love with this guy, but she doesn't know how to approach him because she's really shy. So.
Do you, I mean, you're still very young, but you do have a very sexy image. Is that something that you find hard to deal with, or is that something that comes very natural?
Well, I mean, if someone's perception of sexy or, you know, sex appeal or whatever, if someone views me as that way and it's flattering, you know, that's just something else to add to my package or whatever.
I mean, have you got your own career path sort of mapped out? Are there sort of goals that you're aiming for at the moment?
Well, right now my goals are just, you know, to have as many albums as I can and have a lot of number ones, hopefully, and hopefully do a film or two. That would be wonderful.
Really? So acting's something you'd be interested in doing?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Are you taking classes or?
No. I'm so focused on my music right now, I really don't have time, but it's something I'll definitely do down the road.
And do you have time to still study? I mean, is that something that's important to you? How do you sort of coordinate the two?
Well, I do as much as I can on the road. I'm a junior right now. I'm going through the University of Nebraska. It's for high school students who travel, so I'm still doing that. So.
And the tour you were saying, can you tell me a little bit about actually where you're going to be touring? Is it the whole of America or?
Yeah. It's just America and the States. Yeah.
Okay. There's a big film coming out this summer. Well, in May actually. Star Wars. Are you a big Star Wars fan? And what are your expectations?
Actually, I don't really watch that much TV. I really don't have time, but I'm really curious to see what it's going to be like. You know, I'll definitely go see it.
Great. I mean, how do you relax when you're not?
Well, I sleep, I read books, I go shopping, I talk on the phone with my mom, you know, stuff like that.
Your parents a very important part of your career.
Oh, definitely, yeah. They've been so supportive, you know, of my career since day one, so I'm really thankful to that.
And how's your knee? Tell me what happened. And
well, I was in dance rehearsal for the second video sometimes, and I kicked my right leg up in the air, and my left leg just went out on me, and I dislocated my kneecap. So, and we didn't figure out that something I needed to have surgery till 3 weeks later. So that's what took so long. So I'm better now. Actually, after this interview, I'm gonna go work out and strengthen. It's like all about strengthening my quad.
as a dancer, are you very aware of your own body? And you know, was it? I mean, when it happened, was it almost like if I could never dance again?
I mean, I knew I'd be able to dance again, but it was just real frustrating because I'm such an energetic person. It killed me for 6 weeks just to be not being able to walk. It was so frustrating.
Yeah. Tell me a bit about the album then, and what you wanted to.
Well, the album, I think the kids really like my album because it's fun and it's young and they feel like they can totally relate to it. So.
How do you deal with your fans? Is that something that you've really had to get used to? How do you deal with that?
Yeah, I mean, it's flattering. I think it's wonderful. I mean, I love it when people ask me for my autograph. It's wonderful.
Have you got any strange tales? What's the most bizarre thing that's happened?
The most bizarre thing. Like when they come to your house, that's kind of awkward, it's kind of weird. But when they tell you they want you to sign a body part or something, I'm like, no thank you.
I can imagine. Yeah, because you hear about people and then they get tattoos done of the actual signature.
Right, or they have your name shaved in their head, and you're like, woo! Don't do that.
Do you want some quick guidance? What are we asking?
Well, I'm Britney Spears, not that anyone would not think that you were. Hi, Britney Spears. I'm at the World Music Awards in Monte Carlo, and you're watching VH1.
Okay.
Something like that. That'd be fine.
Okay, when you're ready.
Hi, I'm Britney Spears, and I'm at the World Music Awards in Monaco.
A bit of phone.
I'm trying to think if there's anything. Oh, just thought something. We have a Teen Idols weekend coming up.
Give me just a couple of seconds, just running up, and when you're ready.
Hi, I'm Britney Spears, and I'm at the World Music Awards in Hi, I'm Britney Spears, and I'm at the World Music Awards in Monte Carlo, and you're watching VH1.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you
It was nice meeting you.
have a fantastic time tonight.
Thank you.
I'm looking
Thank
forward
you.
to the show.
Me too.
And get time to enjoy Monte Carlo. It's a great place.